1, 2, 3. I saw the news and it was all enormous investments, something weird in food. Record heat again, 2 famous people got married. Somebody won a major cup for the first time. And I'm like, okay, wow, fantastic, very civic. But tell me why my news never makes it on there. Today I broke my favorite mug, which honestly is a whole situation. I could explain that mug for 2 hours and 49 minutes. It's basically 2 movies and a snack if the snacks are bad. So why isn't anybody asking who approved this kind of loss? Was that what market analysis decided? What does that even mean? This morning I woke up and realized I hadn't had a dream in a month. Not mad about it really, I just noticed, which is somehow worse. Why isn't my news news? Why isn't my news news? I break one mug and it's like, who cares? Why isn't my news news? Why isn't my news news? My little thing happened too. It happened right here. And before you say, well, do you want a dream? I mean, not especially, but I do like typing them into AI and getting told I'm processing, which feels rude somehow. So I was gonna ask you when you last had a dream, but I'm sorry, actually I do not care that much. No offense, that's just how things are sometimes. Like ordering an Americano and realizing halfway through the first sip that you wanted a latte instead. Not a crisis, just annoying in a very specific way. And that's the thing, right? I keep wondering why nobody seems interested in me, while I'm not always particularly interested in them either. Which is, yes, a terrible little detail. Why isn't my news news? Why isn't my news news? I break one mug and it's like, who cares? Why isn't my news news? Why isn't my news news? My little thing happened too. It happened right here. Maybe I want attention, maybe affection, maybe curiosity, maybe just a decent reaction. Or maybe I just want for one tiny thing to feel bigger than it looks from the outside, without me having to campaign for it. But anyway, the mug was my favorite. The handle fit exactly wrong in the way that made it right, and now it's gone. So there, why isn't my news news? Why isn't my news news? I break one mug and it's like, who cares? Why isn't my news news? Why isn't my news news? My little thing happened too. It happened right here. Tomorrow will probably bring another small thing. A wrong spoon, a late text, a sticky shoe, and I'll notice it too much for no reason I can't explain. On the mailbox again, same familiar place. You can see me from the window, I'm not that hard to trace. You leave me up here like it's nothing, like it's easy to stay. But I'm the one still holding steady while the world leans away. Balance matters up here, don't act like it's small. I'm doing my best to keep from slipping at all. I need a hand on my shoulder, a voice that can stay. I'm still standing here on my own, still waiting today. Notice me while I'm still standing here. Hold me up, I need you near. I'm still here still inside me, and I'm crossing it somehow. Balance matters up here, don't let me fall. I'm doing all I can do to keep standing tall. I need a hand on my shoulder, a voice that can stay. I'm still standing here on my own, still waiting today. Notice me while I'm still standing here. Hold me up, I need you near. I'm still here on my own again. Notice me, and don't let go. Now the rain is coming down, cold on my skin. I'm soaked through and shivering, but I'm still in it. If you knew how hard this is, you'd look up, you'd see. I am not asking for forever, just for you to stand with me. Notice me while I'm still standing here. Hold me up, I need you near. I'm still here on my own again. Notice me, and don't let go. Notice me, I'm still standing here. Hold me up, I need you near.
I went in afternoon just to buy white daisies for the girl I like. I said it plain, no maybe. The woman at the counter was impossibly beautiful. For 1 second I forgot what I was meant to do. I held the stems like glass, I checked the paper app, I made the whole thing simple, then I made it hard again. White daisies in my hand, white daisies in my hand. I practiced like I should, I meant to make it good. White daisies in my hand, white daisies in my hand. I'm serious about this, even when it looks unplanned. At home I stood by the sink and tried it several times. I would smell them first and hand them over right. Just a small commotion like I had done it before. I said her name out loud until it felt like more. But after enough rehearsals, I breathed in so much pollen, there couldn't be much left now, so I couldn't give them away. White daisies in my hand, white daisies in my hand. I practiced like I should, I meant to make it good. White daisies in my hand, white daisies in my hand. I'm serious about this, even when it looks unplanned. A week went by like that, and the daisies went quiet. So I went back to the flower shop, looking for another way. I asked if they had bonsai. She said,
You like those? Good taste.
so I bought 2 little trees, one for her, one for me. A bonsai takes its time, felt almost kind, even if a month goes by. still be there. Two bonsai in my hands, bonsai in my hands. Two bonsai in my hands, bonsai in my hands. I can't work with this, I can't live with this. Two bonsai in my hands, bonsai in my hands. Two bonsai in my hands, bonsai in my hands. I am serious about this, even when it looks unplanned. I started reading about them, I started thinking karate. Maybe if my mind gets stronger, I can give it to her. Two bonsai in my hands, two bonsai in my hands. I am serious about this, I am serious about this. I like the key in my hand, I like no one asking why. I can leave the house and just keep walking with no plan at all. I can turn down any corner, buy a sandwich, change my mind. Watch two women pass me by and pretend I'm just looking at the sky. I can have the meat, skip the greens, nobody says a word. I can be a little selfish and not have to explain what for. It's a nice kind of free, I won't lie, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it, but it's still her beside me that I want. Just her being herself right there. All that room, all that choice, and I still land here beside her, watching her be herself. Today the shirt is wrong, too formal, too hot, stuck to my back like it paid rent there. I should've worn the t-shirt, the one with the collar stretched out, but I've got somewhere to be, so here I am, pretending I don't care. My neck's a little shiny, I keep tugging at the cuffs. I look in a window and I laugh at myself, because of course I do. I'd rather be cooler, I'd rather be anywhere else, but I'm still smiling at the mess of it and myself. But it's still her beside me that I want. Just her being herself right there. All that room, all that choice, and I still land here beside her, watching her be herself. No big speech, no grand idea, I know what I like, and it's kind of embarrassing how simple it is. It's still her beside me that I want. Just her being herself right there. All that room, all that choice, and I still land here beside her, watching her be herself. Yeah, I'm just saying, beside her, that's where I am. set up too fast, the room was still there. I went to the sink, mint hit me in the air. Strong toothpaste gone, TV said August 19. Phone said the same, sunny and clean. I'm sober, I know it, I'm clear as I'm ever. I did the math in my head and got it back together. 3 + 4 is 7, 7 + 5 is 12. So don't tell me my mind can't trust itself. And there it was on the blanket by my knee, a gold little key just waiting for me. Too plain for its shine, too simple to fake. I turned it over slow like a thing that could break. Golden key, what do you open? Golden key, I'm not joking. Perfect size and useless to me, still I don't want to let it leave. Golden key, it should open anything. Golden key, feels like a key. I held it to my belly button just to see if it fit. It fit like it knew me, which made me hate it a bit. I've never seen it before, so maybe it's mine, or maybe it's just here at the wrong time. No grooves to speak of, no tricky teeth. Whoever made this never feared a thief. And still it looks real, not painted, not cheap. Something you couldn't casually make in a week. I thought of museums, glass cases, white walls, then central banks and locked side halls. My hands started itching, my thoughts went thin. Stealing it would be cheap, that's not what this is. Golden key, what do you open? Golden key, I'm not joking. Perfect size and useless to me, still I don't want to let it leave. Golden key, it should open anything. Golden key, it feels like a key. Nobody gets hurt. Money's a master key. That's what people are worth. Then I thought of a woman and I hated that thought. Would a pile of cash make her open the door? No, I wanna choose it, not because I paid. I want the kind of woman who'd want me anyway. But I've never met her, not once, not yet. So why am I arguing with the door in my head? Money is a master key. Money is a master key. Money is a master key. Who even said that to me? Golden key, what do you open? Golden key, I'm not joking. Perfect size and useless to me, still I don't want to let it leave. Golden key, it should open anything. Golden key, it feels like a key. Who said that stupid thing? Who said that stupid thing? I said it, and that wakes me up.
I watch them head for the station. Same face, same walk, same raincoat. But one has a splinter in a finger, just enough to make the day poke back. One has that cat from last night, still acting weird on the stairs. One ate too much yesterday, and now their chest feels a little unfair. One bought the shoes on sale, a half-size lie, maybe a full-size hope. Big enough for a blister, small enough to keep on the road. And nobody says a word, but everybody knows we all carry tiny nonsense under our coats and clothes. Tiger, sloth, or ant, which one comes out today? Which one? Tiger, sloth, or ant? Everybody's got a way. Everybody's got a way. Tiger, sloth, finally forgive them. Someone tells themselves 2 more weeks, then the feet will get used to living with it. Someone's jaw has been tight since dawn. Someone forgot the name of a street. Someone's trying to look normal while thinking about lunch and a sea. It's nothing grand, just the usual load. 100 little things that nobody shows. Tiger, sloth, or ant, which one comes out today? Which one? Tiger, sloth, or ant? Everybody's got a way. Everybody's got a way. Tiger, sloth, or ant? No need to pick one side. Tiger, sloth, or ant? What shows up this time? Some days you charge, some days you stall, some days you keep just moving at all. Tiger, sloth, or ant, which one comes out today? Which one? Tiger, sloth, or ant? Everybody's got a way. Everybody's got a way. Tiger, sloth, or ant? No need to pick one side. Tiger, sloth, or ant? What shows up this time? What shows up this time? The day came in bright, almost white on my skin. I threw a coin up high, watched it flash and spin. It turned in the sun and fell just right to me. Heads up on the sidewalk like it meant to be. I took off running for no good reason, smiling way too much in this perfect season. Forgot my sunscreen, forgot my whole plan. Today keeps saying, yeah, sure you can. Heads up today. Heads up today. Everything lands that way. Heads up today. Heads up today. Heads up today. My inbox was a mess, like it always is. Spam after spam after spam, doing what spam does. Then I saw the first letters, a LLOY. Oh my god, I laughed. That's my kind of sign. A ladybug landing on you, sure, that works for me. Makes as much sense as anything I need. I stared at one email just for a little. Loans approved for you, and I did not giggle. No credit check required. Yeah, I saw that too. No, not that one. I'm lucky, not foolproof. Heads up today. Heads up today. Everything lands that way. Heads up today. Heads up today. I'm not asking why, I'm just looking up. Sun on my face and a coin still stuck in my little brain. A silly little place where alloy means a ladybug's grace. Heads up today. Heads up today. Everything lands that way. Heads up today. Heads up today. Heads up today. Heads up today. Nothing needs to explain. Heads up today. Heads up today. saw you yesterday in the bookstore aisle. You were reading a magazine, was it Forbes or maybe People? Sorry if I got that wrong. Then you went to the cafe, so I went too. I was thirsty, that part was real. You ordered a soy latte, so I did too. I usually want a regular latte, but that is beside the point. I keep thinking about that cup like it had a role in the story, like it knew more than I did. What you eat, what you drink, that becomes you, at least a little bit. So maybe in some strange math, a tiny piece of you is in me now. I just want a little bit of you, a little bit of you, nothing big, nothing new. I just want a little bit of you, a little bit of you, even if it's silly too. Just a little bit, just a little bit. How many ways can you say hi? I think maybe 27. How does anyone pick one fast without looking like a liar? I probably could. It's not like we're strangers. Same school, same field trip group. You wore that awful badge lanyard, I remember, because everyone did. Now we work at the same place, different departments, but still the same building. I see you maybe 8 times a week, which is an amount I did not plan on. And then there's Monday, the awkward meeting, the annoying deadline, the whole beige little machine of becoming an adult right there in the copier room. You're being made by every ordinary day, and I am there too, somewhere in the same hallway. So maybe a tiny bit of me is getting mixed in without either of us noticing. I just want a little bit of you, a little bit of you, nothing big, nothing new. I just want a little bit of you, a little bit of you, even if it's silly too. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, maybe this is weird, but food becomes body, coffee becomes Tuesday, and Tuesday becomes you. One school trip, one hallway, one bad meeting or two. If all those little things make you, maybe I'm in there too. It's embarrassing, I know, but I like the possibility. I just want a little bit of you, a little bit of you, nothing big, nothing new. I just want a little bit of you, a little bit of you, even if it's silly too. Just a little bit. Maybe that's all, maybe that's enough. I don't need a reason, I just like the thought. Just a little bit.
The shot went up and everybody froze. I thought for a second it was some kind of show, some flash mob thing, some weird neighborhood joke. Then hands on my arms and the blindfold closed. I remember the rough shirt, the hard jaw set, the way nobody laughed after that one threat. Now I'm in the dark with my knees turned in, trying to map the world by the noises it makes. The car shifts left and right, then stops. I wait for the click of a door, I wait for the sound of the road to start again. There's got to be a reason, there's got to be a reason. Something harmless here, something I can name. Maybe this is all arranged, maybe this is all arranged. Some expensive scene, I just haven't seen the page. The bumps come through the floor like broken steps. My wrists are tied so tight that my fingers went dead. I keep flexing what I can, but it doesn't help. Can't tell up from down anymore in the black. It almost feels like floating when the car goes still, like I'm sealed in a room with no weight, no will. Then I turn its hard and the whole shell swings, and I'm back in my skin with the blood and rings. The stoplight or the end, I can't tell which one. I hear my own breathing and I count it wrong. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. Something harmless here, something I can name. Maybe this is all arranged. Maybe this is all arranged. Some expensive scene, I just haven't seen the page. David Fincher kind of thing, that's what this has to be. Who spends this much money just to mess with me? I'll laugh when it opens, I'll say you got me good. I'll act like I was never really in the mood. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. Something harmless here, something I can name. Maybe this is all arranged. Maybe this is all arranged. And when they crack the lid, I'll know I played my part. Happy birthday they sing, happy birthday they sing. But that can't be for me. My birthday was 3 months ago. I got home late again, takeout on the counter. Chicken yesterday, same shoes by the door. I stand by the computer, hands on my hips. 3 days ago, same thing. 3 months ago, maybe. The work is good, my coworkers smile, my boss is cheerful, everybody looks bright. I got no complaints, that part is true. Still I wonder, does it feel bright from inside? I got a good idea, a good idea. Something nobody else would think of. I got a good idea, like sitting on the tip of a crescent moon. I got a good idea, a good idea. I watch the monitor again, a video, 1 frame at a time. Still images moving like they're trying their best. A woman I've never met looks straight at me. She says, feel good. I say yes, of course. No complaints, that's the truth. But maybe inside is different from the view. Maybe things shine better from the edge. Maybe the center is calm like the eye of a storm. I got a good idea, a good idea. Something nobody else would think of. I got a good idea, like hanging from the tip of a crescent moon. I got a good idea, a good idea. screen go blue. The room stays still, and I like that too. No big speech, no need to explain, just that bright thought coming back again. I got a good idea, something nobody else would think of. I got a good idea, like hanging from the tip of a crescent.